When you get to the areas that are there,
yes,
you find that you need food distribution. Then you realize that is there. You need to ensure that there is water. And then also you have a situation where you need children with malnutrition. As we are talking right now, close to 1 million lactating mothers and pregnant mothers are affected. So you find that in those regions it's very bad. But in the alarm situation, we are saying that if nothing is done, if rains don't come, then this situation is going to get even worse. And
so the alarm is much worse?
No.
Alert is much worse?
Yes, alert is much worse, yes.
All right. All right, so then you're saying that in the alarm we really need to make sure we get interventions very quickly before it gets to that particular point. But you'd hear counties like Embu, I saw counties like Narok. These were counties that you wouldn't even hear any cases of drought.
Siaya and Homa Bay and Migori, you would never have had that. Climatic change issues. We need to sit down and look at all these issues about climatic change. We need also to look at how we distribute food in this country and how we take care of ourselves. You should also note that this thing also goes with a lot of diseases and malnutrition, which we need to take care of. So the situation is getting worse and worse by the day, and we need to get preparedness to ensure that we support NBMA in getting the correct data and ensuring that programs to alleviate the situation are in place. You did talk about climatic change, and I want you to elucidate a bit further, because just in November we were having the COP27, and quite a number of issues are profiled as far as this event was actually happening. And the biggest question, especially by African countries and African leaders who were there, is the fact that we contribute about 5% or less than that in terms of emission, but yet we bear the brunt. And this is part of what is also ailing us in some of these African countries as far as drought is concerned. Look at Somalia, Kenya, Ethiopia. What more just do you think also, before we get to our very own country, that perhaps outside countries or the globe needs to perhaps do to aid and assist African countries? Because look at this, only 5%, but yet we bear the biggest brunt. Generally what is supposed to happen is that the developed countries or the polluters are supposed to contribute to a kitty, and that kitty then is supposed to be used to assist the non-contributors to climatic change, elevate themselves through green funding or something like that. But this green funding has been elusive. For example, if we are doing a lot of agriculture and we have a lot of tea in those areas with greening that are producing carbon dioxide should be assisted to ensure that they continue producing, using carbon dioxide but producing more oxygen. And that is what we need. Also, we haven't had a lot of tests to give us exactly the pollution levels and what we need to do to ensure. Like Nairobi, the pollution levels, the tests have just started recently, but we need to do all that to ensure that we are then capable of raising an alert, knowing how many tons of carbon emission is there, so that we are able to fight on the global market to ensure that we are getting, we are tapping into the green funding that is supposed to be there. But still, some countries do not want even to join. That's the worst part of it. They'll talk a lot, but they're not joining.
So these African countries do not want to?
The African countries are the victims. But the developed countries like USA, they are reluctant a lot of times. Biden has come in a bit now talking about it, but before they were not interested at all. The European countries have been very good, so we would like to see how much they do. There has also been blame game between, is it China that is polluting or is it America that is polluting? If China is polluting but America took the factories to China, so who is to take what? So that is it.